Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here we are again with another video, and sure enough we got the little red hatchback back here. So a good thing about this hatchback is that, believe it or not, a 30-year-old Honda Civic still has AC. So this thing got some cool AC. The only problem my brother's having is the blower. So if you guys can see him here, he's gonna sit here and replace this blower. Luckily, AutoZone's got some replacement parts, so this is the little thing he's got to get in there and change. Put the little fan blower on there, and his AC should be blowing real good again. It's crazy because it's hard to find these things with AC, you know. Everybody just abused these things, and this thing is such a mint condition, it still has AC. It blows my mind. You know, this radiator here looks like it probably needs to be replaced just to make it look clean again, but it's still running, so I doubt my brother's gonna do that. You know, this exhaust shield needs to get sprayed, but other than that, this thing looks flawless. I mean, the cameras really doesn't ever do any justice. And like I mentioned the other day on the end of my video, we are gonna try to paint this car with Rust-Oleum spray cans and then use some clear. So I'm gonna use some automotive clear. I usually just buy this one in O'Reilly's, and it does pretty good. It is a little thin, but you know, give it 2-3 layers and it should, you know, shine up real good. You know, Rust-Oleum bonds to everything, but it's not a K2. I guess that's what you call it. So it's not, you know, it doesn't withstand any crazy chemicals like gasoline. Gasoline eats it right up. So this clear is a K2, you know, clear, so it should, you know, hold it from any chemicals that land on it after the Rust-Oleum paint, and it should gloss it right up. You know, I've seen plenty of videos on YouTube, you know, that it turns out real good. So sure enough, my brother's gonna sit here and bust his head because it's a tight fit in there.
The problem is the motor was put in this box, and the box is tilted, so you can't just easily drop it out. You got to remove this whole box out to get into that motor, which could have been designed a few degrees better, and it would have been a 10-minute job, which this might be a 2-hour job now.
But this guy over here complaining about a Honda, maybe he should go out and get himself a Ford. Maybe he'll be happier then.
Think I'm a fucking queer or what?
So yesterday we went out and purchased these old school BBS. I think these things come on a Miata or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, they're 13-inch wheels, but I think they would look good in this car. You know, they got off-road tires pretty much, but we'll see. Maybe he slaps these tires on. So I'm thinking maybe if I find some, you know, better wheels for this car, some 16-inch wheels, so I could run my big brake kit, you know, I'll probably just, you know, slap these onto his, let him rock them, because I don't want to get rid of those wheels because I love those wheels. They're old school, you know. You gotta keep them old school wheels. So we still haven't gone to detail on this. It definitely needs it, but we definitely want to make a good video on this to show the before and after.
I think this carpet might clean up pretty nice. It doesn't look too torn up. A little bit of shampoo.
I'm telling you guys, this car's pretty mint. Other than this beat up seat, but you know, this is typical wear for a 30-year-old car. Alright guys, so sure enough, this thing's a pain in the ass if you ask me. So we had to remove the bolt from up here, from down here, to give a little bit of flex to the dash. And you guys all know that's the worst thing you could ever do. I mean, this dash is already cracked. You can see it cracked back there. You guys can see the crack back there, and it's got a crack here. So the last thing we want to do is make this even worse. So we were able to maneuver it. The dash just pulled it out a little bit more, just enough to get that thing to slide off that little hump back there. And there we have the blower. You just got to be a little patient. If you had to have another person, it's definitely worth it, because my brother was pulling on the dash a little bit, just enough to not break it anymore, and it gave me enough flex to pull it out and get that blower out. I think putting it back in should be easy. So just clean this thing out. Pretty filthy. I mean, I already scrubbed some. So we're gonna just clean it out, put it back in like if it was new. Well, here we have the new one and the old one. A little different, but I guess you get lifetime warranty, so maybe my brother will be doing this again in the near future. At least he knows how to do it now. Well guys, don't forget the gasket, because here we go. We didn't see that it had a gasket. Now we got to pull it out again. So now he's just putting it back together, and we're gonna try it out and see if this thing blows better or it's a compressor problem. My brother's saying it might be a relay. I doubt it, because if it was a relay it just wouldn't start. But if it was a resistor, you know, you would just have either air on certain 1 or 3 or 4, and then some of them wouldn't work. If that's if your resistor's bad. But all speeds work on this one, so I'm sure it's not resistor, so it's probably gonna be that blower or the compressor going out. So what do you guys think about this radio? You guys think it should go or it should stay? I guess it's got CarPlay and stuff, but honestly to me it doesn't look good in here, because it's just overkill for this little car. You guys can see, I think a nice simple radio would look a lot better. Leave a comment below and tell us what you think. Should this thing go or should it stay? I guess this guy likes it. What do you think? To me it's just overkill for this old car. Simplicity is key on this thing. But yeah, I guess we should go for a cruise. Let's go test this AC out.
Try it out.
Well guys, here we are in the 91 Civic with some AC. I don't think I ever imagined me riding in one of these with air conditioner. This thing still has stock suspension and everything. My brother still hasn't bolted on that new suspension. I mean, I honestly feel like he shouldn't, because it rides so smooth. You know, I'm used to riding in the CRX and it's just so solid. Right now it just feels so smooth. It's weird. And like this being cable clutch, it actually feels pretty smooth for what it is. Because I converted mine to hydro and I can still feel kick. But I'm guessing since it's the B16, it's got more power, so I guess that's why it feels a little harder. All in all, I'm actually liking this. And then the cold AC, can't beat this. Yeah, you can't beat an old car like this with air conditioning. Definitely feels nice. Guys, we're gonna end the video here. Stay tuned for more. We definitely got more videos coming in with this car. If you guys still haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. You know, for more encouragement for us to keep making more videos. Stay tuned for more, guys. Until next time, peace.